Hey everybody, it's Joanna here, and today we're tackling the wild world of toddler sleep, a topic many parents struggle with. From bedtime battles to middle-of-the-night wake-ups, we're covering it all in detail. So grab your coffee, and let's transform your little one's sleep and bring peace back into your nights. Bedtime routines can sometimes feel like a recipe for disaster, right? It's like you're navigating a minefield of emotions. One minute you're sailing smoothly, the next you're caught in a hurricane of tears and tantrums. It can be overwhelming. But trust me, a consistent routine is the bedrock of good sleep. Establishing a predictable pattern can make all the difference. Toddlers thrive on predictability. It makes them feel safe and secure, knowing what comes next. Create a calming sequence that signals it's time to wind down. A warm bath, dim lights, and soft music can help. Then, snuggle up for some book time. This quiet moment is crucial for relaxation. Reading together isn't just about fostering a love of stories, it's a chance to connect and bond. It builds a sense of closeness. Offer choices. Let them pick between 2 pajamas or 2 bedtime stories. This small act can make a big difference. It gives them a voice and makes them feel part of the process. Empowering them can reduce resistance. Avoid screen time at least an hour before bed. Those bright lights can interfere with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. And just say no to roughhousing or any activity that gets them riled up right before bed. High energy can delay sleep. You want calm, not chaos. A peaceful environment sets the stage for a restful night. Let's talk about those middle-of-the-night wake-up calls. First things first, let's rule out any obvious culprits. Is your little one too hot or too cold? Are they hungry or thirsty? If you've ticked all those boxes and you're still dealing with frequent wakings, it's time to channel your inner detective. One of the biggest culprits? Daytime sleep. Overtired toddlers tend to wake up more at night. Make sure your toddler is getting enough daytime sleep. Consult sleep charts if you need guidance. If they're still waking up at night, offer comfort and reassurance, but keep those interactions brief and boring. A lovey like a favorite stuffed animal or a soft blanket can also work wonders. Remember, consistency is key. Oh, those early morning wake-up calls. They can be the bane of a parent's existence, especially when you're already running on fumes. It's like toddlers have a built-in alarm clock set to too early. No matter how late they go to bed, they seem to rise with the sun. But before you despair, let's troubleshoot. There are several strategies you can try to help your little one sleep a bit longer. Is your toddler's room dark enough? Sometimes even a sliver of light can signal to their brain that it's time to wake up. Invest in some blackout curtains if you need to. They can make a world of difference. And what about temperature? A room that's too hot or too cold can lead to restless nights and early risings. Make sure the room is at an optimal temperature. Aim for a cool, comfortable temperature. This can help your toddler sleep more soundly through the night. If your toddler is waking up at the crack of dawn and they're getting enough sleep overall, you might need to gradually shift their bedtime later. This can help them wake up a bit later in the morning. Start with 10 to 15-minute increments and see how they adjust. Small changes can make a big difference over time. And here's a game changer, the OK to Wake clock. These clocks can be a fun and effective tool for teaching your child when it's time to get up. These handy devices use colors or pictures to teach toddlers when it's time to sleep and when it's okay to get out of bed. They can be a lifesaver for tired parents. It takes the pressure off of you and puts the power back in their hands. With a bit of patience and consistency, those early wake-ups can become a thing of the past. Let's talk about those little shadows who just can't bear the thought of you leaving their side at night. These moments can be heart-wrenching for both the child and the parent, but understanding the root of this anxiety can help. Separation anxiety is a normal part of development, but that doesn't make it any easier when you're yearning for a good night's sleep. It's a phase that many children go through, and it can be particularly challenging during nighttime. The key here is reassurance. Let your child know that you are nearby and that they are safe. This can help them feel more secure and less anxious about being alone. A loving and predictable bedtime routine can work wonders in calming those anxieties. Reading a favorite story, singing a lullaby, or even a gentle massage can create a soothing environment. A nightlight can also be a lifesaver, casting a comforting glow that chases away those nighttime fears. It provides a sense of security and can make the room feel less intimidating. If your little one is particularly clingy, try the gradual fading method. This involves slowly reducing your presence in the room over time. Start by staying in the room with them until they fall asleep, then slowly increase the distance each night. Eventually, you can move to sitting outside the door, and then not at all. This teaches them that they can fall asleep without you right there next to them. Remember, consistency is key. Stick to the routine and be patient. It might be tempting to give in and let them sleep in your bed, but that can reinforce the anxiety. Instead, gently lead them back to their own bed each time. You want to empower them to be brave, independent sleepers. With time, patience, and consistency, your child will learn to feel secure and confident sleeping on their own. Nap transitions. That bittersweet time when your little ones start to outgrow those precious midday snoozes. Around the ages of 2 to 3 years old, many toddlers start transitioning from 2 naps to 1, or they might even drop naps altogether. One of the biggest challenges during this time is preventing overtiredness. As their daytime sleep decreases, they'll need more nighttime sleep to compensate. Be prepared to adjust bedtime earlier during this transition period. Even if your little one skips a nap or fights it altogether, try to maintain some quiet time in their room. It doesn't have to be a full-blown sleep session, but even 30 minutes of rest can help them recharge and prevent meltdowns. Pay attention to their cues, adjust their schedules as needed, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Every child is different. So there you have it, friends. We've covered a lot of ground from bedtime battles to nap-time transitions. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to toddler sleep. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of love. What's your toddler's biggest sleep struggle? Share your experiences and solutions in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help other parents navigating toddler sleep challenges.